Hi, I'm Carla Budarak and welcome to Behavior Communicates. If you're teaching reading to your students, it's important that you understand the 5 foundation pieces that make up the skill of reading and some options you have available to help you. The first layer is called Phonemic Awareness. This is basically an awareness of the sounds that make up words. For example, cat is made up of the sounds k, a, t. No symbols are involved, just the sound. The next pieces are phonics, vocabulary, and fluency. Phonics is, as you know, the understanding of the relationship between sound and symbol. Readers need to be able to decode using the words of phonics. And by the way, just so we're on the same page, decoding, sounding out, and word attack all mean the same thing. Remember in my video on Tucker's signing strategies for reading? Using signs to decode, for example, the word shirt, sh, t, is very helpful. That's just one strategy to help with word attack skills. Children who are not being successful with a traditional reading program for decoding need to try other approaches. Orton-Gillingham, for example, is a multisensory approach to decoding and has proven to be extremely successful with students. Then there is fluency. If a child cannot decode words or takes too long to decode words, they will not be fluent in their reading. Great Leaps is an excellent program that you can use that is specifically designed for children to teach fluency. Good fluency builds toward reading comprehension. Vocabulary is also a vital part of a reading skill. Vocabulary involves things like sight words and multiple meaning words. Think about your child with autism. If he doesn't understand that words have more than one meaning, it's going to interfere with reading comprehension. Your student may be a great decoder, even hyperlexic, but may not understand the vocabulary. Hyperlexic, by the way, is a term used almost exclusively with children with autism, and it means that the child can decode at a high level but does not understand what is being read. Comprehension is the final foundation piece. Comprehension is basically the ability to understand and interpret language. If you have a student who is having issues with reading comprehension, the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you can rule out phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, and vocabulary as a possible problem. Next, you need to partner with your speech-language pathologist because he or she will be able to administer some language tests like the word test and the comprehension assessment of spoken language, also known as the CASL. You want to do this to determine just what language comprehension components are a problem. In other words, language comprehension skills and reading comprehension are intimately connected. Just think, for example, about idioms. Expressions like, I'm going to hit the hay, or let's call it a night, can be mystifying to a child with autism or for your child whose native language is different from the one that he or she is trying to learn. If a child reads a passage with figurative language, they may be able to decode the words and read them fluently, but have no idea what they just read. Your child must understand grammar, syntax, and language components like prepositions, plural pronouns, negatives, antonyms, synonyms, noun-verb agreement, etc. The language test given by the speech pathologist will help pinpoint the areas that need work. Now here's one last component to consider. If you've ruled out all 5 foundation pieces that I just described and you still have reading comprehension issues, your child may be having difficulty with visualizing what's being read. In this case, you have a Linda Mood Bell strategy called Visualizing and Verbalizing that is a proven strategy for many students with this missing piece. I hope this helps make clear the foundations of reading and some quality interventions and assessment ideas to assist you. From this point on, if you're saying to a parent that their child has a reading problem, just make sure that you can be more specific about exactly what part of reading is the problem and what your plan is to fix it. Next week, I'm going to share with you a wonderful informal reading assessment tool that you can use with your students elementary through high school, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me here at Behavior Communicates. Just remember that the more we know about how to help the child or the students we love, the better quality of life they will have. If you like this video, leave a comment below and please share it with a friend, a parent, a coworker, or a teacher that you know. If you haven't signed up yet for Behavior Communicates, get on over there and sign up. You'll get my weekly blog and video and other resources and information that I only share with my subscribers. Take care, and I'll see you next time. In this case, you have a Linda Boone Mel. Linda Boone Mel. All right, so let me start over.
Yeah, let's just go back to now.
Okay. Okay. My weekly video. My weekly video.